So I'm here to talk about Wonderland Online MOBA. A problem that I have with the game is that I hate the fact that there is no hotkeys at all. We have a shortcut bar here with 6 slots, but there's no assigned hotkeys. Like, someone decided to create a Steam client and just make it the exact same as the PC client that did not already have hotkeys. So in Road Silence, there is F1 to F8 hotkeys for your skills. In here, you could assign items as well, which is convenient, but you have to manually click them. And I don't know about you, that seems really annoying. So I have decided to make my own program that resolves the problem. Right here is a program called KeyMapper that I've personally coded. The link will be in the description, and from here we can see there's just patch notes that no one really cares. I'm sure no one reads it anyways, but we can head into the installation here. You are required to have Microsoft Visual C++. It is something that is required to run a lot of programs anyways, so by default, if you're using a later OS, Windows 8 and above, as long as you do Windows Update, you should have it already. But let's say you're using a new machine and you do not have it, you would have to download and install it. So if you're unsure of what to download, right here there is the architecture version, and if you're not sure what is your computer's version, you can simply go to search bar and type in system information. So you can go to system information, and that is x64 base PC. And right here you can see that there is an x64 version. So simply download that and install, and you're on the way. So from here, I want you to download the latest version. As at the time of recording, it's version 1.3. So KeyMapper.exe, download it. So upon downloading, I'm just going to run the program. And it's a simple key mapping program. Okay, so you need to start by entering the application title. To enter the application title, you need to look at your application's title, which is WLM. So I'll follow exactly WLM, and then I'll just lock the title. So it says application lock title WLM. That's great. So now I want to set a hotkey on slot 1. Okay. On slot 1, I'll be setting the hotkey as 1. So how it works is that you will be setting the hotkey at where your cursor is pointing. However, sometimes it's a bit wonky due to resolution and due to the way that the script is currently coded. It might be a bit inconsistent. I suggest putting your cursor usually slightly higher up than where you want it to be. So in this regard, I'll put it around here, and I'll click set key, and then I'll press OK, and then I'll move it there and press the hotkey I want. So I'll be pressing 1, and then you can see key 1 map to blah blah blah. So if I were to press 1 right now, it will be pressing the hotkey for me. And this works with every single client that has the same title. So WLM, press 1 works. So why is this good? This is good because you could then set more hotkeys. For example, I want to set a inventory, like I want to go item 0. Set 1, I see. Then I can set another to press this, so like I just put it here, and then I press X. Incredibly convenient now. It feels more like an actual online game. So if I were to go to manage mappings, we can see that every single hotkey that I just did is here. And double clicking on it, it will give you the properties. X-axis is basically left to right, and Y-axis is up to down. Changing X-axis, the lower the number, it will be on the left, and the higher it is, it will be on more towards the right. For Y-axis, the lower the number, it will be towards the upper, and then the higher it is, it will be lower. So let's say I change it to 590, and then I click update mapping. Pressing 1 right now will push me out of the windows. So I'm just gonna click it again, make sure it's highlighted, and then I'm just gonna set around 5:35 and I'll update. Now you can see it works again. So once you're done setting every single hotkey that you want, you simply click Save Mappings and then it works. Next time you just load the program, you can just click Load Mappings and it'll be fine. So one of the questions I'm sure you'll be asking me is that, what if I'm playing other games as well, right? Let's say I'm playing Valorant. Would I accidentally press 1 and then it kinda screws over? No, it only works if the program is active, as in this window has to be active, and then I press 1 and it works. Next is that I'm sure many of you will be asking, can I get banned from doing this? The answer is no. I'm not tweaking any files that is in the game. I'm also not injecting any files into the game. So under terms and service, it is completely legal, unlike certain macros like WPE that sneezes packets, or certain files like RS client. And all it's doing is basically setting a virtual key at the position. So right here, there's actually a virtual keypad assigned to 1 that you simply cannot see. The next question that I'm sure some of you would have is that is there a virus? My answer is that no. I've personally coded myself, and my experience with Python scripts is that if you were to put this in virus total, I'm sure you will get probably anywhere between 2 to 6 alarms, and I would tell you 100% that it is a false positive. The reason is because I'm installing it or creating an installer using PyInstaller, which PyInstaller is a way to basically distribute it into an exe. But the problem is that many malwares have been packaged in the same format, which means that certain antiviruses have not updated their system to catch the differences. The other reason is because my program doesn't have a digital certificate. As such, without a digital certificate, certain antiviruses would think that it is a strange program. They do not know what it is, so they flag it. So that will be all. If there is any feedbacks or bugs that you encountered, as long as I'm there, I'll try and fix it. Just let me know on GitHub, on Discord. And if there's any functionalities that you want, or any specifics that you want to have, you can also let me know. That'll be all.